I'm gonna eat his family if he doesn't get out of here.
That would be pretty gross. My soup does not
Oh,
smell
where's my?
delicious.
Oh, my. Never mind.
What are you looking for?
Idiot! I was looking for my sunglasses. Come on, get out of here, you little son bitch.
Nope.
Oh wait.
No. Nope. He's still.
Roll your window down. See what sucks him out that side.
Nope. Now he's on your side.
You little motherfucker. Where's he at? Where's my fly swatter when I need it?
At home.
Little son bitch. Hey, Northern, welcome in. What a fucking deal that was. Hey, left-handed anglers, welcome in. Unfortunately, we're not fishing. We're doing the monthly Costco run, but you know, it is what it is. We're supposed to go fishing today, but the wind, we're going to go to the bay, and the wind down in the bay is like 35 to 40 mile an hour winds,
It's just not
and
worth
they're
it.
calling like 50 plus gusts.
Yeah, it's totally not worth it.
Yeah, it was crazy in there. Well, and like, we're the only two people in this entire valley down here that speak English when we go to the store. So that makes it even more fun. And then, for some stupid reason, the store here, you know, because we're in California and they're all freaking tree huggers, right? Like, oh, plastic bags are bad for the environment. So they switched everything to paper bags, and
Paper bags are worse.
the paper bags are worse. Like, you got to cut down more trees for the paper bags.
They don't hold.
And as soon as I picked the paper bag up off the little thing, like the little counter thing at the checkout, to put it into the shopping cart to wheel it outside, the whole fucking side of the bag's ripped in half. And the lady just looked at me like, oh well. It's like, no, bitch, fucking repack my shit.
She didn't though. She just looked at you and shrugged and went, "Oh."
Yeah. So I held the paper bag up to the cameras above the cash register with a big old fucking middle finger. And hopefully they understood that, you know, like, fuck these paper bags.
I think we just need to, because we haven't purchased reusable bags for a really long time, and I think we need to.
I shouldn't have to bring my own freaking bags at work
Yeah,
to the
but
grocery store.
if we're
Like,
going to
you know,
continue shopping there,
yeah,
we're going to have to
yeah.
purchase better reusable bags because the ones that we've had, we bought over a decade ago, and they're just
They're
trash.
done.
So it's time to reinvest in a new set of good ones.
Oh, believe me, Northern, I speak my mind, brother. If I got something to say, I don't
Yeah,
hold back.
he doesn't mince words, guys.
I do not hold back if I got something to say.
There's no filter here. I'm his filter. I'm the one that reminds him that bail is expensive and that we need a safety briefing.
Yeah, yeah. And like, I feel bad for the cashiers because the cashiers at the stores are the ones that are, you know, having all the people bitch about these bags. But it's not their choice. They just work there. You know what I mean? Oh, check it out, guys. The smallest, shortest freight train you'll ever see. Look at that. There's the engine, and there's the end. It's what, one, two, three engines, an empty car, and then one, two, three, four, five cars. I know it's bouncing around like crazy because I'm zoomed in, but
I bet they
that
just dropped off a whole bunch of train cars at the plaster plant.
that is the shortest train car you'll ever see, or train you'll ever see. No, the plant, they do not train this stuff out. It gets trucked out. The only train tracks that go into the plaster plant are from the mine.
Oh,
Oh, so check this out, guys. Down here in the desert, there's all these canals, right? These canals are fishable. There's catfish, smallmouth, largemouth. They say some of them have striper, but I'm thinking those are the ones way farther east, closer to the Colorado River. Because by the time these canals hit here, um, there's so many arms and branches and whatever they've took that a lot of the fish have been filtered out by dams and drops and all of that. So But we're coming up on a place called Braga, which is basically a farm processing center. Like all the farmers bring in that's where they bring all their crops, and these guys sort and process and distribute out of this building right here on the right here. No, it's not the ones of the. It's not that there's more current. It's that there's less dams and less drops and less obstructions um, to get to these canals. If you go to the east, on the east it comes straight off the Colorado River and comes down a good 40 miles or so to the edge of town here, and then it starts spider webbing out into a whole bunch of smaller irrigation canals. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell on camera or not, but these power lines that are leaning towards the road all of a sudden, and yeah, that's not the camera crooked. Those power lines are leaning. But right at the base on the back side of the power lines is another little feeder canal. It's like 2 feet wide, 3 feet deep, but it feeds down to all the other canals. Oh, man. Yeah, they're leaning big time. I believe actually it's from the wind because they weren't leaning last time we came down here. Well, shit, was it last year or the year before? The wind out in Ocotillo Wells got so freaking bad that it snapped all the power lines in half. Like these big T-shaped poles that were passing right here, a whole bunch of those were snapped like 6, 7. Look at that one. That one's ready to fall over. Holy shit. And then see, as we turn, there's another little feeder canal going down here.
There's another one on the other side, but it's not concrete.
Yeah.
It's just one that they've dug.
Yeah, these are all used for watering the farm fields. So you'll see, oh, here we go. Perfect example. Right here, slow down. These trailers over here, right there with all I was zoomed in too far. It was hard to see. Those trailers over there are full of like 2-inch galvanized pipe with a boatload of sprinkler heads on them. So what they'll do is they put their big pump into the canals.
Oh, see, like they've got the sprinklers.
Yeah, see, I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me zoom and see. But you see all the stuff sticking up there down the road. Well, that's bad down those. All those pipes that you see sticking up, those are all connected to those big. Here's another trailer load of it right here, right? So what they do is those all connect together, and they run it for the irrigation systems. So they just put their big giant freaking pumps in the thing, pump it out, and irrigate the crops with it. I mean, it's a lot of work to actually set up those irrigation systems in those fields, because some of these fields are like a mile by a mile. They're freaking massive.
And they have to take them out and put them every time they harvest.
Yeah, they got to come in and out when they harvest.
So it's definitely not a permanent system because you got to be able to.
You got to be able to get it out of the way for the tractors and all that.
Yeah, and then they have to till the fields and.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
It is a pain in the ass. I would not want to be those guys. But we are actually supposed to be fishing today, and it's just, even down here in the desert, the wind is brazenly bad. Like, we walked out of Walmart and my freaking hat blew off and like blew halfway back into the store from like 4 parking aisles down.
I had to jog to go get it. I don't jog, y'all.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's all good. It's all good. We're on the way home now.
Wait, are those sheep?
Those are sheep. Look at that, guys. Range maggots. So they're using the sheep to. Those two sheep are doing things that'll get kicked me off YouTube for showing. But they're using the sheep to eat all of the leftover stuff, weeds and stuff. See, there's the. You won't be able to see it on camera. They got a pump set up in that canal. God, I wish we were in the Jeep so we could go drive by the sandbar.
We got perishables.
We got milk in the back. If my milk goes bad, I'm gonna punch somebody. But yeah, look, here's a whole bunch more range maggots. Look at all them. Look at all those sweaters and lamb chops cruising out in the field.
You figure it makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, Farmer Bob and Farmer Ted have a deal that when,
Let your sheep come over here and eat all my freaking weeds and fertilize my field a little bit. And
yeah.
I'll give you a couple bales of hay during the off season.
Well, and the second farmer who owns the sheep doesn't have to feed them for that few days.
Right. It's a win-win-win.
I bet there's just one guy down here with sheep, and he just takes them all around.
Probably. We're about to pass the Catfish Lake, you guys. I'll see if we can see. Here it is right here. Boom. There's the Catfish Lake. That was it. That was the whole thing.
Looks different from the other side.
Looks way different from the other end. But from this side, it's, you just see it real quick. No, actually, there's not that big of cats in there. I think the biggest we've caught out of there is like 6 pounds. So, not that big. And that lake right there, oh, it's a teeny tiny, like anywhere else on the planet, they'd call it a pond. Oh, I call it a pond. I can sit on we fish from the boat ramp on that lake, and I can cast from the boat ramp all the way across to the other side. And there's not a chance in hell I would eat those fish out of there. That water stinks, and all the only water supply is like the farm field runoff. So, it's gross, absolutely gross. Hey, Grumpy's here from Disney. What are you doing there at the Disney? Yeah, they put a boat ramp in it. Years ago, it used to be clean. According to my parents, and I didn't need to know that, but there's a campground, like an RV park thing at that lake. Apparently, that's where I was made. Hey, Seth, welcome in. At Disney World. Man, I'm sorry. That sucks. I mean, well, if you're enjoying it, it's cool. But, Disneyland out here was like, what is it, $135 or $145 per person to get in now?
I think it's higher than that.
It's fucking outrageous. How much is your ticket to get in, Grumpy? I don't know if you can hear us. Northern, ask him how much the ticket was to get in. You can read chat. I don't know if you can hear chat or hear me. Yeah, that's fucking outrageously expensive, man. Too many people for me to go. Yeah, no, dude. We hate crowds. We hate big crowded places. That's why we live out in the middle of fucking nowhere. Like, if you guys see those mountains in front of us, we live on top of those. Not a lot of people around us. There's what, like 800 people in our town,
If that.
and that's too many for me. All right, come on, get out of the fast lane, you dumb dick. Bro, get out of the fast lane, you dumb dick.
It's actually slowing down.
Give him the high beams.
Honey, with the sun, do you really think that the high beams are going to do anything?
Yes, they do.
No.
Move, you dick. All right, thank you. There goes the canal again. It doesn't look like there's anything fishable on that side of the canal. Right, get the fuck out of the way.
He actually slowed down by 10 miles an hour while he was passing that person.
Like, people are stupid, man. Absolutely, completely stupid.
It drives me crazy when someone darts in front of me and then slows down to pass the semi.
Right?
Like, just pass them clean. Pass fast and clean. Get out of the way. And if you don't feel comfortable passing, get behind them.
Are there more canals along this highway? No, that was the last one. The one we just crossed over on that bridge was the last canal. Most of them run north-south. Now, to the south of us, there is one that runs east-west, but that's way down there. Way down there. That runs along the border. And that's actually part of the same canal that we fish when we go fish the canal. But then out here, off to the right, which would be the north, let me see if I can get it without making it all bouncy and making you guys sick. Where'd it go? That right there. Oh, it's bouncy as shit. That big old factory looking thing out there, it's Plaster City. It's USGS plaster plant. So they make drywall and shit out there. But we do a lot of desert racing and a lot of riding and a lot of Jeep stuff out in the desert out here. And it looks totally flat, right? That all looks super flat, but it's nowhere near flat. You'll have some flat areas, but then there's ditches and washes and little canyons and all kinds of shit out there. But that plant, that plaster plant, looks badass at night. It's all lit up. It almost looks like a castle at night. And this out here is all, and then I don't know if you guys can see it if I zoom in or not. Way back there, that's Superstition. That's another spot we race, but a lot of that's like sand dunes over there. But there's this road that parallels the freeway on the dirt. I really want to come down here on the dirt bike and race cars.
Well, with as slow as these fuckers are going,
right?
You're going to surpass them pretty fast.
I mean, we're doing 80 and we're passing them like they're not there. So I know for a fact on that bike I'd be flying. But you see like how all of a sudden it gets, you know, the terrain changes. And you got these washes and little gullies and all that. Even though it looks super flat way out there, these little washes and gullies off the side of the road are teeny tiny compared to what's out there. And I know you guys can't see that road that parallels, but there's a road, like a dirt wash, that kind of parallels the freeway right here. I'd love to go out there and get on the bike and just open it up and See if I can pass the cars on the freeway. You gotta wonder what they'd be thinking too. Like, here goes this crazy fucking idiot on a dirt bike passing us, and we're doing 80 something miles an hour. Can you ride all the way to Costco on the bike? Yeah, I could if I wanted to. From right here, you could definitely get all the way to Costco on a dirt bike. Now you do have to go through town to get there, but I could make it. Well, shit. It's only what, a quarter mile if I go through one of the farm fields. But see here, look at all this. That's all with that flat. It looks all dead flat out there, but the flat hides all of this stuff. All of that stuff is hidden by the flats. Now there's trails all through these little areas. What the fuck? I'm bleeding from somewhere. My leg. I don't know. I don't know. I'm bleeding. Oh well. I almost just drowned myself in my own spit right there. Yeah, it's bitching looking out there. That's why I want to be able to get out there on the dirt bike, do some rides and stuff out there. Because, I mean, not that I already don't, but I'm good. Bleeding stopped. I don't know what I did. But yeah, I'd love to be able to get out there on a live and do some live riding out there. I have some videos from out there on my channel, but nobody watches my long form stuff, so they don't get views. Oh, there's all kinds of natural jumps and all kinds of stuff out there. All kinds. Like if I zoom in, it'll probably make you get sick if I zoom in. But that right there is called Painted Gorge out there on that mountain. And you can see there's just all kinds of different terrain changes. All kinds of stuff. I mean, we race all through there. They're actually getting ready to close that off for the season back there because the bighorn sheep are going to be breeding. So they close it for breeding season to give them their little privacy to do their little thing, Hey, Munchie, we're on the way home from Costco. And I'm bleeding. I don't know what I did, but I'm bleeding. Yeah, see down here's people actually own little chunks of property out here, so you got all these little spots where they built like a garage or whatever, and then they just come down for the weekend during the desert season and hang out. And then right up here on the side of the road, there's another road that parallels the freeway a little bit back here. Um, but there's one of the bridges. We're coming up to it right now. It's this bridge right here. I'll try to zoom in a little bit and see if you guys can see it down there. But down underneath this bridge, right there, we call that the sandbar. And there's all kinds of memorabilia and all kinds of shit down there. Oh, good grief. Oh, look, high winds ahead. Ow. I actually think there's a video somewhere on my channel where I was walking around down in there. But there's all kinds of off-road memorabilia. There's a tire swing. There's actual benches built into the bridge. All kinds of cool shit down there. Ah, all right, we're getting into where I'm going to lose service here in a little bit. Hey, Arizona's here. Welcome in, Arizona. We're just on the way home from a Costco run. We got rid of all the old people in the house, so we just did a huge Costco run. So now we won't have to go grocery shopping for hopefully like 3-4 weeks.
I estimate we'll get 2 weeks out of it, and that's only because of the
milk,
coffee creamer, coffee, and eggs.
Yeah.
Those are going to be our first to go.
Yep. Watched a live stream yesterday. Got me in a bad shot on a buck and it got away. Oh, that sucks. That wasn't that guy, that Tony guy that used to be with Pain Train Outdoors, is it? All important items, exactly. Exactly. All right, we're probably going to lose service going up. Well, we're definitely going to lose service going up the hill. Oh, the bum collector. Okay. Okay. I don't know if I should just leave it going and see if we.
You know,
it's going to log up here.
What's going to happen? Then you're just going to be angry first.
So as soon as it buffers the very first time, guys. Yeah, absolutely, Arizona. Absolutely. My email's in my channel. Well, you have my email. But my phone's going to lock up here into the river mode going up the mountains here. So as soon as it goes into the first buffer, I'm going to end the live so it doesn't